What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another vlog. It's your boy Jeameave, and today in LA it is 90 degrees right now, and usually I would be well, actually I do love it, but at the same time we've been having such weird weather that the fact that it's 90 degrees so abruptly is very well, I'm sweating my ass off right now. I can't even lie. I hope it's not looking at the camera because I'm probably a little extra greasy right now, but boy, it is it's toasty right now. But anyway, like I said, today's another vlog, and I'm picking up my best friend Alexis. I'm waiting for her to hop in the whip real soon. I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna do today, but you know, once we figure something out, I'll turn the camera back on. So stay tuned for the young adventure. Oh my, look who we have here. As soon as I see, we're trying to be natural with everything, you know, and we're over here trying to talk about like, what do people want to see? And realistically, people just want to see, if you're interested in us, you want to see what we do on a regular day in and day out basis, right? So we've been discussing that, and we're talking about how she's trying to get into trucking, and obviously I wasn't recording any of that, and in my head I'm thinking like, that's really interesting. So I'm trying to put it on the camera. I'm like, you ready? so Lexi, you're trying to get a CDL, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. And you're trying to do trucking, and you will not pass yet. You have the upcoming test 2 days from now.
Yes. And
so you went through the whole schooling process. Can you break it down for some of the people watching? What exactly is the process so far for you? How does one start from point A to get to point B to C? C being, you know, you have your license and everything. Yeah.
So first off, you want to study for your permit. So you're gonna pretty much get your DMV CDL book, or if you have somebody that has study guides, which is what I did. I paid for a study guide so I could actually see what's gonna be on the test and study that way. Mm-hmm. So you just study. You have to decide if you just want your Class A or if you want to get endorsements. So endorsements allow me to pull tankers, hazmat materials, doubles, triples. If you want to be able to drive a bus, you would get your passenger endorsement. So you kind of decide what kind of trucks you want to drive, and then you study and get your permit. Then you can either go to mega carriers, which is like Knight, Swift, Snyder, Prime, one of those companies. They will hire you and train you and help you get your CDL, or you can pay out of pocket, which is what I did, and go to a
boss status
driving school. I mean, there's no ties when you do it like that, so I like that. So you can go to trucking school, which is what I'm doing. I'm in a 4-week course. They have 8-week courses too if you feel like you need more time.
Big brain, advanced status. Doing 4 weeks at
And they'll teach you everything you pretty much need to know in order to pass your test for DMV. And then you'll be like me, which Wednesday I go to DMV to take my test. So
okay. So I'm completely ignorant when it comes to like commercial driver's license, but technically that can allow you to drive even like a bus, right?
Well, your Class A, you can pretty much drive anything.
So
if you get your passenger endorsement, then you can drive a bus.
Oh, so basically it's like a how should I say, generic kind of license, and then you kind of go into like a specialty or whatever.
Like, let's see if this makes sense. But let's say with your regular driver's license, your Class C. Let's say if you wanted to drive, I know cars. So let's say you wanted to drive diesel, but you needed an extra qualification in order to drive diesel. That's what you would consider an endorsement.
Okay.
Like, I have my license to drive cars, but if I want to drive diesel, then I have to get this endorsement.
And this, obviously, that's just an example for some of the people that may have caught that, but
or hybrid. If I want to drive a hybrid, this is another endorsement. Just kind of to break it down.
So the schooling part, where exactly you did the endorsement from then? If what you're doing automatically grants that?
No, you have to test for it. So when I got my permit, when I got my tanker endorsement, I had to study what's needed in a tanker, or if I want to haul hazmat materials or whatever, I had to read about codes and different stuff like that. Like if you're hauling gas, you need certain placards on the truck, where to put them, things like that.
Okay, so just like how when someone gets a regular driver's license, and you're automatically able to drive a car.
Yeah.
When you get a Class A or CDL, what do you automatically are able to drive without having to get another qualification to drive a certain thing?
You can drive an 18-wheeler that doesn't have special qualifications. So,
oh, okay.
So like a drive-in or reefer, which is just it's hard to explain to you.
Well, I mean, you explain it to me, you explain it to them too. So
I mean, but if you don't get it, they might not get it.
Well, I mean, I'm understanding.
You can drive a big rig that doesn't have special.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Special needs.
Wow. We're going like that today. But like I said, that's really cool. I personally, Lexi is the only female that I know of that is heavily interested in something like this, and I think that is really cool and interesting because I also have quite a few family members that are do trucking and have done trucking as a profession for most of their adult life. And truth be told, all of them pretty much are.
I'm like, what is that?
Oh yeah, that's the because when I drop the car off, I have to bring the stock gearbox.
I thought it was a toy.
Wow, I don't have kids. Yeah.
You don't have to have kids to have a toy.
No, I got no nieces and nephews near me. So, yeah.
It could have been a scooter. I don't know.
Oh. Throw my business out there, huh?
Sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. But where was I? But yeah, anyway, it's really commendable because she's a real tomboy.
Yeah.
But so like I said, so the test to get your CDL is on Wednesday, and then from there, what are your next steps?
Once I get my my actual license, I've already been hired by Night, so I would just go to them and process and start driving.
And that's where you will get your, what would you say, your qualifications or your endorsements through them?
You get your endorsements when you take your permit test at the DMV.
Oh, okay. So, but you were talking about you wanted to haul a sand eventually, right? Does that require an endorsement?
Yeah, you would need your tanker endorsement, which I already have.
You need a endorsement to haul a sand?
Yeah, because it's in a specialized
like in containment container.
Trailer.
Okay,
yeah.
Makes sense. So there goes some knowledge for some of you guys that possibly interested in trucking. You heard it from someone that is going through the exact process that you will have to go through.
And I literally have my book right here because I'm nervous.
I don't know what she's nervous about. Clearly she doesn't know what she's talking about.
Because I'm an overachiever and I want to do this one time and be done.
All right, calm down, teacher's pet. We need to go that far now. Yeah. It was funny because I remember back in 10th grade. Apparently we went. What you mean?
What are you talking
about? I remember. Apparently we went to the same middle school. I don't know why, but I cannot remember you at Palms. I don't know why. We hanged out with the weirdos. That's why, but it's. But 10th grade was when we started to really become close because we had the same honors English class. Boy, bless that man's heart, man, Mr. Medaway. Boy, that class was something else. We were the only two people in there that did not.
Was English?
Yeah.
Didn't we have a history class together?
I think we eventually did.
Oh.
But yeah, Mr. Medaway, we were the two people that didn't speak at all because we're both introverted. We're both INFJs. And pretty much everyone in that class was like an ENFP, ESFP, very extroverted, very talkative, we had the cheerleaders in there.
Obnoxious.
we had all the big brain kids in there that just loved to talk and just
big
hear
brain.
We're just saying.
Oh, all right. You being sarcastic?
Well, I mean, we did have Kenneth Wu. Yeah, we had all the AP and honor kids in there.
Oh.
Yeah, so I took AP classes.
We had all the assholes.
Wow, You need to go that far. But let's just say that class made that man's life at University High very stressful. If I'm not mistaken, that was either the last class he taught there or the last year he taught there. But
Was it?
yeah.
Oh, damn.
That man used to look so stressed every day.
Sheesh.
I'm telling you, that class did not shut up. Honestly, it was nonstop droning of everyone's individual problems, issues, or daily whatevers. But you know, we sat pretty much right next to each other. And every time we came into class, and every time everyone was speaking, what would we do?
Look at each other.
Yeah, pretty
much.
like
Shake our heads.
and it was the last class of the day. So I kind of miss high school. Do you miss high school?
Nope.
I miss high school just for the sense of how should I say, freedom, the lack of adulthood, and the lack of responsibilities. That's the only thing I miss about high school. You know, because during high school I was.
You don't necessarily miss high school. You miss that age.
Yes, I miss the age and freedom of knowing that, you know, the life is your oyster or whatever. You know, that uniqueness and that innocence of being young. And every time I think about when we graduated, we're both class of 2012. It's hard to kind of grasp the fact that that was 7 years ago. Approaching a whole decade. And we old, fam. We old as hell. And in my mind, like, I always think like 2012, you know, that was only a couple years ago, you know.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, that's a whole minute. Because some of these words coming out of high school right now, boy, those kids are a whole different breed. I'll tell you that. But we're gonna head to somewhere. We're not sure yet. But whenever we figure it out, we're gonna turn the camera back on.